Raised garden beds are a great way to grow your favorite flowers and veggies without straining your back. You can also add your own soil and amendments to help your plants thrive in this environment. However, did you know that raised garden beds are vulnerable to many outdoor threats? Fortunately, simply adding a liner to your outdoor raised garden bed can offer great protection. Stay tuned to learn about the many benefits of lining your raised garden bed. Do you have burrowing rodents in your backyard? Common digging pests such as moles and gophers can easily wreak havoc on your plants. A plastic sheet or tarp may not be enough to keep these diggers out of your raised garden bed. A more heavy-duty option, such as hardware cloth, should deter these pests from invading your garden. The soil temperature in a raised bed can change much more rapidly than the soil in the ground. Having a liner in a raised garden bed provides an insulation buffer, giving the soil protection against rapid changes in temperature. In addition, a greenhouse cloche can also delay the changes in temperature. Many gardeners will agree that weeding their garden is an ongoing task throughout the growing season. Having a liner in your raised garden bed can prevent these irritating invaders from growing and choking out your plants. Not having to constantly weed your garden bed throughout the spring and summer is always a plus. One benefit of a raised garden bed is providing specialized soil for certain plants to thrive. However, if your raised garden bed isn't properly lined, you could be losing the nutrients in this soil due to regular rain and watering. A liner can help allow water to properly drain without losing the beneficial nutrients within the soil. When placing your raised garden bed on a deck or patio, you'll want to have a barrier at the bottom. The floors of these outdoor spaces can easily stain or rot if unprotected. You'll also need to have proper drainage to ensure the water doesn't drain out of your plants. An elevated planter bed or cart is also a great alternative to protecting the ground surface. Now that we've covered the benefits of lining your garden bed, here we'll discuss 5 materials you can use. Landscape fabric is ideal for preventing weeds from growing through and reducing soil erosion. Many landscape fabrics will allow water and air to flow through but prevent weeds from growing. The excellent aeration that landscape fabrics provide will help the plants thrive. Newspaper or cardboard is an eco-friendly and inexpensive option for garden bed lining. These options still act as a barrier against pesky weeds and provide insulation, yet these materials can also allow deep-rooted plants to continue to grow and extend into the ground. Cardboard and newspaper are also excellent sources of nutrients as they will break down over time. Untreated wood is another great low-maintenance option. Some species of wood, like cedar, are even naturally resistant to insects and rot. If you're growing herbs and veggies, avoid using treated wood. This material may contain toxic chemicals and make their way into the soil and into the plants that you eat. Using hardware cloth or wire mesh can prevent pests like gophers and moles from digging into your garden. The mesh construction also allows water to drain through while keeping the pests out. For food gardening, try using food-safe coatings to prevent any toxins from leaching into the soil. Many use a plastic sheet or tarp as a liner to protect and insulate their raised garden beds. One downside to plastic is a lack of proper drainage if used at the bottom of your flower bed. This could cause water to pool and build up, causing problems like rot in the roots. It may be better to use plastic as a liner on the inner sides of the raised garden bed instead. Also, if you use any type of liner for a food garden, make sure it's made of food-grade materials. Having a liner is a great way to get the most out of your raised garden bed. If you're not sure where to begin with prepping your raised garden bed for growing, our blog post, How to Prepare a Garden Bed for Healthy Plants, has lots of helpful tips and information to help you get started. Do you have any other tips or benefits for lining your raised garden bed? We'd love to hear them. Anyway, my name is Josh, and thank you very much for watching.